Hi everyone out there. Today is Giving Tuesday. So today in Graham County we have gathered some of our local nonprofit groups so that you can watch them, visit, and we can talk about how Graham County can work together for the nonprofits and serve Graham County. So we're going to go ahead and start off and have everybody introduce themselves. This is Brooke Curley for the Courier. We're going to go on to my left.
Wendy Bollinger with Graham County Rehabilitation Center. I do career development services for individuals with developmental disabilities.
Lane Hagel, the Program Director for the Graham County Rehabilitation Center.
My name is Royce Hunt, and I'm the Executive Director for SECAS, and today we'll be talking specifically about our Meals on Wheels program.
Cheryl Christensen for Desert Cat Rescue and Sanctuary of Arizona.
Max Crane, Our Neighbors Farm and Pantry.
Sherry Clicksby, Our Neighbors Farm and Pantry.
Mick Reese, Director of Boys and Girls Club of Gila Valley.
All right, everybody. So this is Giving Tuesday. I understand that monetary donations always help, but of course, if you need that, I understand. But how about helping hands? What do you guys need specifically? The winter is coming. It's getting colder. Things change in Arizona when the temperature drops. I get it. So what can Gila Valley, Graham County, what can we do for you?
Nobody go first? We always need drivers for our Meals on Wheels program. So we deliver meals, hot, fresh meals, 5 days a week, and we have volunteer drivers, and we're always in need of volunteer drivers. So if anybody is retired or you have days off, you don't have to commit to every day. You can pick a day, a couple of hours, 1 day a week, and you can bless multiple people, multiple seniors here in the Valley.
What does it take to be a Meals on Wheels driver?
So to be a driver, obviously you have to have a vehicle and a good driving record, but you have to be able to pass a level 1 fingerprint clearance.
Fingerprint clearance?
Yes, because we have to make sure that the individuals that we're exposing our seniors to are safe people.
Right.
Yes, so that's it. That's basically it in order to qualify. And then we do reimburse for mileage for our volunteers who drive.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm guessing your riders get a low count because everybody's so busy during the holidays.
During the holidays, and it's just a struggle to get people to commit to do it week after week. And so we're always looking for drivers. We have some drivers who are driving multiple days right now, and so if we can get somebody new to come on, then that alleviates that person's burden. And then it's always nice to have backup drivers because people do get sick and they have plans or doctor's appointments. So even if you're willing to sign on as a backup driver to be available if somebody else can't drive, that can be a good resource for our agency as well.
All right, anybody else?
I could say some things that we need for our rescue. For anyone that's interested, our rescue is mostly cats, and we are mostly based in foster homes. So if anybody would be willing to offer a bedroom, a bathroom, we currently have 5 foster homes right now, and they're the ones that house our current pets that are up for adoption. So if anybody has an extra space that they might be able to house a kitty or two, please reach out to us and let us know.
So an extra kitty or two, and I'm guessing, are they vetted before, or?
It depends on circumstance. Sometimes they're too young to be vetted. We get mamas and babies. And sometimes it's just dependent upon our cycle because we are a PetSmart charity, so it depends on our openings. Yeah, we do try to cycle them out within like 2 weeks or a month.
Okay, so it won't be a permanent thing.
Correct.
But how many cats do you have at your sanctuary right now?
We've got about 65, and that's between 5 foster homes.
Oh, wow.
And we have had over 100 adoptions since we started with PetSmart Charities in actually right about the 1st of May. So we're doing good work. We're finding homes. We're getting good people, and anybody that has an extra room to help us do that work would be wonderful. Or if anybody might have an empty building that they would like to share with us, either for a small rent or for upkeep, whatever the nature, we've really grown. So any help in that area would be more than welcome.
And these are local cats?
Yes,
All,
for the
from
most
all
part.
over Graham County, really?
Yes, we get them from Graham, Greenlee, Facebook, Wilcox. They come from all over. We do as much as we can, but there's still a great need.
And you adopt out through PetSmart.
Correct.
Wonderful. Thank you. And
Well, I'd like to thank all the donors who feed seniors and families, people who are working working or struggling to feed the family. Both cash donations and food donations, and do a lot of other things like help children work outside and learn too. But I particularly want to mention one kind of food that we need right now at our Neighbors Farm and Pantry, because we collaborate with Bulldog Pantry, which is the high school. And there are high schoolers who go home on the weekend, don't have anything to eat, and they don't know what to do. Bulldog Pantry supplies them with food, but we can't give things like turkeys and perishable things. It needs to be something a teenager can slip in a backpack. So donations of that sort of food would be really welcome at this point. Jerry, did you want to say about the school food drive?
So, I'm sorry. I'm just wondering, like, what kind of foods? Like, maybe, we don't want to do overly sugary foods, but, like, maybe crackers?
Peanut butter, crackers, juice packs, protein bars. You can imagine that things that, because people don't necessarily want to be real conspicuous.
Right.
And they would like, teenagers would like to be able to put things in backpacks and have something to nibble on when they're at home over the weekend.
That makes a lot of sense. And you were going to bring up a food drive.
Oh, well, we just on Tuesday took in 13,730-some pounds of food that the school children brought. And just, we were down to a couple dozen cans.
Oh my goodness, a couple
little
dozen.
before.
Wow.
So we are most happy about that. And just, if you see a little kid, thank them.
So, wow, that's awesome. And I remember talking to you before, and you said you needed helping hands.
Oh, we do. We need people who could come in and help, like on distribution days, and that might be going to the different sections and letting people know. Like today, we have lots of bread, so you can have as much bread as you would like. And over here, you know, we only have a few of these, so only one pineapple, and kind of go around like that.
Basically a guide.
A guide through. So there are some people that can work that can't lift. Other people, it's nice to be able to lift. And we go to pick up food also. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we're picking up food. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're giving it out. And we have our school program, which runs Tuesday through Friday.
All right. Thank you so much. And distribution days are once or twice a month?
Once a month.
Once a month. So once a month, that doesn't seem too difficult. So just one distribution day once a month for a volunteer at least.
Yeah, for
For
volunteers.
volunteers.
No, I'm not
Right.
saying yours
People
work is not
coming.
difficult. I am not saying
No.
that. I'm saying
Yeah.
for the...
Families can
volunteers.
come once a month.
Oh, uh-huh.
So, and volunteers, a possible once a month, once a week,
Oh,
once or twice a week works
That-
better because then you,
I mean at the least once a month, you know. So, all right, thank you. Okay, anybody else, how can Graham County help you?
First I want to say, our community's always been great in supporting us in donating objects that we can resell in the thrift store.
Right.
And of course, we use that money to fund our programs. We provide vocational training to individuals with developmental disabilities. What a lot of people don't know is that we also not just sell those items to again fund our programs. We also donate those items back to the community a lot throughout the year, especially this time of year. Yes, you know what our needs this time of year. We work with agencies like SECAS, we work with Safe House, other agencies, the schools, churches. People come to us and they have a need, and we do our best to meet those needs out of the items that have been donated to us. We give tens of thousands of dollars a year in donations back in terms of clothing. If somebody's had a fire, we give what we can to provide furniture, beds, and dressers, and things like that. Household items, things like that. And we give out, again, tens of thousands of dollars in donations back to the community every year. And like I said, I don't think people know to what extent their donations are helping not just us, but the community also. as far as our needs, volunteers, sure, to have people come down and help just process donations, sort those out, and work alongside our individuals to help them, be part of the community and work with others and model that for them, their work ethic and giving to the community also. Volunteers are always appreciated and needed.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I also noticed that you're not doing bag sales on Fridays anymore. Is donations lower this year?
No, that actually wasn't why we stopped the bag sales. Just kind of a change in our marketing strategy. Instead, we're doing all of our clothing is tagged by a different color each month.
Oh.
And so now we do tag sales, and so we're selling items of a certain color each. I think it's every second Friday of the month, something like that. We do a tag sale, and we sell all tagged items for that month $1.
And you have that last chance store now that's open.
We do. We have our clearance store where things, after they've been on the shelf for so long, we pull certain colors of tags, and then we sell it over there. We sell them 10 cents. We have 10-cent shells, clothing. We do a bag sale out of there, the same bag sale. You can go and buy bags of clothes, or you can also buy clothing. I think they're 50 cents a piece, something like that.
And that's relatively new. That's this year, right?
We did. We started that, actually started about a year ago, but we had some remodelings. We were closed there for a little while, but we just reopened that clearance area.
Okay, well, that's awesome. All right.
So because of what I do with the Graham County Rehabilitation Center is a little bit different than the thrift store. I do the career development for individuals with disabilities. And so the need that I have actually is for employers who might have I'm looking for employment for the guys with disabilities. So it's not necessarily a direct need that somebody can donate, but always want to make sure that I'm getting the word out that there's a lot of dignity in employment, and the guys that work with us don't necessarily know that they are under a program. They work at GCRC. We have a couple individuals that have jobs in the community. Everybody probably knows George Henry over at Boulevard.
Yeah.
They probably know Chris over at Safeway who bags groceries. There's a lot of dignity in that. They have a lot of pride in their job. And so what I'm looking for is trying to identify employers who are willing to hire the guys, not necessarily full-time, and probably not for the full aspect of the job, but a piece of the job. Maybe they can come in and just do this thing for a couple hours, a couple times a week. Or we have a group of guys that can come in as a team with a job coach that comes in and provides a service that somebody needs. Maybe they need floors vacuumed. Had a lot of really good prospects coming up, so I'm hoping that the community will start to see more guys with disabilities having those kind of valued roles, those jobs out in the community at some point. So
can possible employers contact you?
yes, and I'm also contacting them.
Well, that helps.
I'm working through the most likely first, but I always want to make sure that people know that these guys need jobs, and maybe they can't do everything, but everybody can do something.
Right.
So that's my need.
And you're up above the GCRC?
Up above the Last Chance.
Up above the Last Chance.
All of the offices are up there in the above the Last Chance building.
Okay, so anybody can just come and make an appointment and visit.
You bet.
All right, thank you so much. All right, anybody else?
Like for the Boys and Girls Club, just really thankful for the community support. This year, it's been a great turnout for kids. Our enrollment is up to 296 this year.
Wow.
We see 90 daily, and I'm just grateful for the community for helping us keep the doors open. We're hoping to soon find a new home where we can help that many more kids, especially our teens. As far as volunteers, we're always looking for volunteers. There's just a detailed process that we have to go through, background checks for the volunteers. I will be hiring youth that are looking for jobs this summer. If they want to just check back with us this spring, and hopefully we can get them working for us this summer with the kids, and looking forward to good, long, hot summer days.
I know you guys have the Fill the Van on
Yes.
occasion.
Yes, and we'll have another Stuff the Van, we call it Stuff the Van,
Stuff the Van.
event at Walmart in May for our summer program. That's usually we have a grocery list, if you'll say, of cleaning supplies, the administration supplies, those type of things that will help with the programs for that summer. So that will be later in May.
If somebody wanted to donate stuff to you, would they just give you a call, or do you have like a list that they can come pick up?
We don't necessarily have a go-to list, but if they'd like to bring anything, the other day, a lady brought by Christmas wrapping material. So that was great for the kids, so they can start wrapping presents for their families. So they just drop them off at the club. We're open during the week from 12 to 6, and then in the summer we're open from 8 to 6. So anytime they want to drop anything by all means, just come by and see us. There's always somebody there.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
I have to correct something.
Oh, okay.
I said that Chris works at Safeway, but that's because I've been working with Safeway to try and get some people hired there. And I think that Ed Lopez really actually deserves a shout out because he not only donates, he's a huge supporter of GCRC, and he is the one who's hired Chris, not Safeway. Safeway's on their way though, so if anybody at Safeway's watching
okay.
this, now they're on the hook.
All right. Well, I've been hearing some little noises in the corner, and I was thinking maybe we should go check it out. What do you think, Cheryl? So, what have we here?
We've got a little rescue kitten. This is Brenda and Chuck O'Berry, and they provide a great deal of foster care, and they care for our bottle babies when we have somebody that needs to be fed on like milk replacer. This is the little girl, if everybody may have seen, had the arm injury on Facebook.
See, yes. Look at the poor thing.
She's in the process of getting healed. As soon as she gets bigger, she's not big enough to withstand the anesthesia yet to get her arm amputated. But Brenda and Chuck care for her.
Doesn't slow her down, though.
Doesn't slow her down at all. She's a real trooper. She loves to play with the other kittens, and she's just really an active kitten.
Where was she
She's-
found?
I just had a call from somebody that I've worked with from Facebook before, and who knew somebody who knew somebody, and she just got passed through, and nobody was able to help, so she reached out and asked if we could take her in.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here, this little beauty.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
This is Sophia.
Sophia.
And she was just surrendered. Somebody had gotten her and decided they couldn't keep her, and so I said, I'll take her. Or we'll take her. And then we've got another one at home that was found out in the cold, almost frozen to death.
Oh.
And he's doing really well. And then we've got another one that was rescued in the Thrifty parking lots, crying for attention and trying to get somebody to pay attention to him. So all the kittens around that need help and need love, we do take them home and love them.
So how hard is it to be a foster? Does it?
It's time consuming,
time-consuming.
but also too, you get all the joy of having kittens, but without the lifetime commitment.
We don't
And
look at that
so,
way.
you know, I mean, I love the kittens. They're so fun to watch and play. But I mean, you do spend time with them. You know, they need to be loved and they need to be cleaned up after and kept. Sometimes we have to give them medicine frequently and things like that, and take them to the vet. But it's so rewarding, and they're so grateful. They are just so grateful for you, and they tell you in so many ways.
And these two, they're up for adoption?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But they will be. So,
Yeah, these two, and then, like I said, we've got others at home too that are going to be looking for homes when they're big enough.
And just if you are interested in a cat, you just contact Cheryl?
Yep, absolutely. Facebook is the best way to reach us, Desert Cat Rescue and Sanctuary of Arizona, like our Facebook page. You can also email us, desertcatrescue@outlook.com. But yeah, any questions, please reach out. We're more than happy to help with questions or assist in whatever way we can.
Oh, good.
Also donations of food and money. Any of them help.
Yep.
So that we can take care of these kittens.
But I don't know if anybody might have pet foods to donate. We do provide with SECAS. We partner with SECAS for the Meals on Wheels program, and we send a pet food supplement every week to our seniors on that program. So yeah, pet foods, litters, things of that nature. Those are always useful.
She's so talkative. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I think Brooke needs to bond.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
So, sure. Anybody
Feel
that
this
wants
one,
to reach out, please do.
She is
I'm gonna give you back to your daddy. You're a little bit nice girl.
And look at this angel. Oh my goodness. She's so cute. And what's her name again?
Sophia. Sophia's stolen.
She's gonna be such a beautiful adult cat. I can tell already.
She is. She's gorgeous.
Look at this.
And we get all different kinds, and they're all beautiful in their own way, and they're so loving, and it's so rewarding just taking care of them.
I'm gonna give you back to
All
your
right.
foster mommy.
Thank you.
All right. Now, thank you so much for bringing the animals. I
No
appreciate it.
problem.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, you too.
All right, let's go back to the table because Royce brought something.
I did. I'm going to shamelessly promote our most recent fundraiser. So
You want to bring over camera over here? Let's look at this beauty.
we all have like multiple Christmas lunches, Christmas parties, and you want to take something homemade, but who has time to make homemade? So if you want to show up with a homemade pumpkin pie, you can buy them for our Meals on Wheels program for only $10. The money that we raise selling these pies will go right back into our Meals on Wheels program so that we can continue serving the 85 seniors that we're currently delivering meals to every day.
Let's just pass that down.
We should pass that down. And David says pie isn't pie unless it has Ready Whip. Wait, I gotta put some Ready Whip on there. Maybe.
So Royce, if I wanted to just donate $10 and you can give a pie to one of the seniors, does that work?
That will work. Oh yeah, the seniors, we had Thanksgiving dinner last week, and we are currently calling our seniors to see who wants Christmas gifts, and I cannot get that off, am I? Are you stronger than me? to get it off?
I think you might have to twist it off, don't you?
You have to twist it all the way off. See, mira. You
Aha.
gotta be smarter than the can. He said it was the best pumpkin pie ever, and these are fresh. This is fresh pumpkin, so it's not canned pumpkin. So $10 for a fresh pumpkin
Goodness.
pie. So it's good for you, and it's good for seniors.
Twist it all the way down.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it rolling all the way
I know.
down.
Does everybody want Cool Whip? No.
Who doesn't?
It's not pie if it doesn't have
I know. You guys should see David's pie. It's like a little bit of a pie with his Cool Whip. Seriously. Seriously. The whole pie is covered.
Here we go.
So,
What exactly
Um,
goes into it? Do they take the pumpkin and then they crush it?
yeah, so Sharon Valencia, I'm not the one making the pies, I'll just be honest with you. Sharon Valencia, who's my program manager for the Meals program, they actually puree the pumpkin. Yeah. So it started one year, we got like this huge donation of pumpkins, and we didn't know what to do with them, and so they pureed them, and she used them to make these pies, and so now we're on the hook for them, because we have people in the community who look for them every season. So if you want to order a pie, you can call our Meals on Wheels program, which I should know that number. I gave you the senior center number. The problem is it's programmed on my phone, so I don't have to memorize the number. But you can call our Meals on Wheels program, and you can call up to 24 hours in advance, and Sharon will have your pie ready for you.
Now that's amazing.
I know. I stole this one. There's 2 more left, so she'll be cooking more fresh pies this week. Oops, sorry.
That one's maybe yours.
Is this mine?
Whipped cream over
Oh,
there,
wait. Cheryl didn't get one. Is there anybody else?
Oh, you could. Thank you.
All right.
Definitely.
Sharon's number at Meals on Wheels is
I know.
928
Thank you, Sharon.
428 4328.
Perfect.
Yes. Wow. I know, is it shameful? But I don't think I've ever had a pie that wasn't pre-done or out of the can. I never had a pumpkin pie that,
It makes a difference.
I've been told there's boiling involved and crushing involved. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, because it's pumpkin.
It's that, I mean,
Like the acorn squash or pumpkin, all of them are really stern. And so you have to either bake them or boil them, and then you puree them. So, and then I don't know what she puts in there. I'm not a
love. We'll go with love.
She puts a lot of love in there, and some cinnamon and some other stuff, and
Seasoning.
it's super good. Yeah.
And Sherry, you brought something too. Here, it's
I only wish that I had parsley so I could say I have parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Oh, I know, huh?
But yes, if you were here,
It smells
it
beautiful.
smells
It
smells
does.
wonderful.
It smells amazing.
Can we buy this at the farm?
I asked the same
Well,
question.
we don't sell things, but this basket, we're willing to give it to all of you to take some. That's why we brought it.
Oh.
And you
Because we
guys-
have enough of all this, probably for the whole county.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because these would be beautiful, like on a wreath, or even in a centerpiece like this.
It'd be
And then the
beautiful in my
smell
food.
and the herbs.
It'd be beautiful in my food.
Well, yeah,
Honestly.
food too, but you know.
Yeah.
I
Some
know.
butter?
Skew some chicken on that rosemary right there.
Mm.
And it is locally grown by volunteers right here.
That's amazing to me because so many people say it's almost impossible to grow anything here. But you go down to your garden and it's beautiful.
So, I mean, elementary children are very successful growing things here. And our volunteers also. And they grow a very wide range of things, and they're very proud of it. And they really like the food they grow.
Wow. Can people come and volunteer to work in your garden?
Oh, yes,
Please.
definitely.
I take it back, Bryce. I'm keeping my pie. It's really good. It's really good.
So, wow. Well, thank you. And what are the age limit? I know some parents, they can't afford to have a garden at home. Can they bring their kiddos to help weed or plant or
yeah.
whatever?
We've had quite a few 2-year-olds, I believe, over the years. That seems to work.
We had one 2-year-old. Max was talking to their parents, and I was there and just wandered over, and I started picking off the blossoms from basil. Very careful. They're small. And their 2-year-old daughter was watching me. And then she went over, and she did it beautifully. She had watched. She knew what she was doing. Amazing. So yes, our youngest volunteer has been too.
I think it's a very good idea to bring children very early to the garden, even if they're in, backpacks. And they have nice experiences and they have fun. And it's vegetables are a very good thing.
It's good for the kids to know where their food comes from. You have a lot of adults who really don't understand that the food doesn't come from the grocery store. Seriously. And so, when you have issues with farmers and ranchers and people really don't understand that that's their food source because they don't understand where the food comes from.
We had all the kindergartners come from Ruth Powell School on their farm day, and they were marching through in groups. It was challenging, but one of the little boys is walking along, and he stops and he turns and he says to his buddy, "Isn't this the best day ever?"
Oh, that is awesome. So,
And if you go to our website, there are some kids that explain what they do in the garden. And it's great. If you want to know about carrots.
And we love it when the Boys and Girls Club comes. And
I was just
I hope that goes on forever, that you bring children.
Great partnership.
This was a fun thing. One time, a van full of kids came from Boys and Girls Club, came to the garden, harvested cherry tomatoes and a bunch of other things, and then we took the baskets, they got in their van, and we drove over to Meals on Wheels. And these kids brought their boxes of things and marched right into the kitchen and offered that for the Meals on Wheels. Now, doesn't that give you goosebumps?
just amazing.
I was going to say, I think most of the groups, even sitting here at the table, I know for Seekus personally, you guys bring your torch club over to volunteer in the kitchen. I think getting the kids in the hairnets is probably the thing that they love and hate the most, right? And then, of course, at the garden, we've had a close partnership. And with the sanctuary, has it been a little over a year now, right? That we've been able to deliver pet food once a week to our seniors. And, of course, Lane and I have the same regulations for trainings, and so we partner to make sure that our staff's trainings are up to date. So
I think we brought volunteers over to volunteer in your kitchen too.
yes, yeah. small community like ours, I think it's important for everyone to know that we share resources with each other as well. Absolutely.
Our torch club is it's supposed to be 12 to 14, but because we want to have a very large teen program, we allow the 11-year-olds. So we have 11-year-old to 16 right now. Two of our oldest members are 16, and then a couple of 13-year-olds, and then a lot of 12 and 11-year-olds. But they are our largest community service group. That's one of there's 5 core subjects that they reach out towards, and one of them is community service. And so last year we had over 400 hours of community service in Gila Valley. And it's everything from working with folks at the Meals and Wheels, at the pantry, with the powwow that the Lions hold at the Home Depot for vegetables. And then the last one was for the Salsa Fest. The kids actually went to the Main Street Cafe and helped dish out corn chips, which they were happy about because they got to take the leftovers. It was really good. So it's real good to get them out there to get a sense of what the community is about and about service.
And they actually threw a prom for my seniors one year. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I just love seeing everybody in this room together. It's great. All right. Thank you so much for being willing to come, and thank you for everybody out there watching. And have a great, safe day. Go get some pie. It looks amazing. It tastes amazing, too. So, all right. This is Brooke Curley down at the Career. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.